don't know if that's a gang stalker yet, but it probably is. But I was in my apartment and just watching videos on YouTube, and then right as I close out of YouTube, I hear a siren starting outside and just driving around. And then right when I get to the apartment, there's someone walking a dog out. Gang stalking. That I always see gang stalking me with their dogs. And then, like, not that long ago, they were all out here when I was walking home. There was a whole lot of gang stalkers when I was walking home. It's quiet now. Too quiet. So sit here and wait. Nothing. 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 Oh. Nothing. I'm not being gang stalked anymore. It's just someone walking a dog right when I came out of my apartment. But other than that, I'm not being gang stalked anymore. Alright. Well, what's gonna happen if I start walking though? like, as I'm walking by this car, was that a sink? This is a fire truck. Like, was it by that corner? Oh, you're leaving now? You're leaving now when I walk through the alley? You're leaving now when I walk through the alley? That's kind of crazy. The car is taking off right here. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of insane. That's kind of a crime against humanity. Just a little bit. Just when it's all day, every day, it's kind of a crime against humanity. Don't you think? Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. I forgot. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Nobody knows what I'm talking about ever, but they do. Well, that was right when I started walking. They're just over there doing nothing. Just waiting for me to start walking. This is 5 whole minutes of nothing, and then right when I start walking, there's a truck starting right now somewhere. It's gonna drive out right now. It's driving out right now. That's probably that guy. That's probably that same guy. Hey, I don't know why he does it, but it is a crime against humanity, right? Just saying. Like, I don't know. Is that guy being forced to do it? Or is he doing it for gift cards or what? I don't know, man. I think that car just turned right now or something. I don't know. Well, I just saw this light turn on right when I turned around. Just like a light in the parking lot over there or something. Or on the building or whatever. Like, it was just right when I turned around. It was probably syncing up with me turning in that direction. So that I see it turn on right when I turn around. That's probably what that was. We'll just walk back over to this intersection. There's probably gonna be something happening right at the intersection. Like, isn't that crazy how there's probably gonna be something happening at the intersection? Like, there should be nothing happening at the intersection, but there's probably gonna be something happening at the intersection. It shouldn't have to be anything happening at the intersection. But it's probably gonna happen right there at the intersection. I'm gonna get stalked at the intersection. I didn't get stalked at the intersection, but maybe when I get across the intersection. There's a car turned on over here, I think. Well, I didn't get stalked there either. That's cool. What about over here? Am I gonna get stalked? Just never know when I'm gonna get stalked next. But it wasn't right there. So that's cool. I'm not being stalked right now. This is great. I'm gonna get stalked again in a minute. But right now I'm not being stalked. So that is great. I love the moments when I'm not being stalked. I love the moments when I'm not being stalked, but here comes a stalker walking out in front of me right at a corner of a building. Way to ruin the good vibes, you stalker. It was such a great moment where I wasn't being stalked, but then a stalker had to walk out and stalk me. Oh, I think the stalker walked around the corner right when I stepped on the street, probably. I didn't see where the stalker walked back around the corner again to stalk me. But it was probably at a stalkered up moment. It was probably a stalker doing synced up things twice to stalk me. Is there gonna be a stalker right here? Nope. No stalkers right there. No stalkers yet. I'm gonna see a stalker again in a minute. They're just not stalking me right now. But they're out here waiting to stalk me. But they're just not stalking me at that intersection. But they're maybe gonna stalk me right here or something. or maybe the next intersection, or maybe after that. I don't know. But they're gonna stalk me again at some moment, perfectly synchronized. They're gonna come and stalk me again. Probably this bright headlight car coming up the street. Oh, I didn't see what it was. Wait for it. 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 Alright. Oh, cop. Stalker cop. Driving by at the center of the street. Stalker cop. Alright, when did that turn on? When the cop drove by maybe or something? I don't know. Alright, let's go back this way. Well, this is like, it's funny, like I said, like before, like an hour before I started recording or whatever, maybe less than an hour, it was like a bunch of gang stalkers out here. Like, not a lot, but just like frequent, you know? And now it's just quiet, and I'm not even hearing the loud motorcycles. It's just a boring video. I finally get to make another boring video. So far. Those cars pulling up as I'm walking up this alley. He kind of seems like a gang stalker. Kind of. And the light's turning green right now. So he's driving behind me right now. Those loud truck always turning. He's like turning a little bit after the door. And he had a dim headlight, I think. I think he's gang stalking. He's coming back out right now. Coming back out right now, and he's turning a little bit before the center of the street. This car's coming out now. And they're both sober. Well, that happened. And now nothing again. You don't know when the next thing's gonna be. You don't know. Might just be a whole lot of nothing for a little while. Or it might be another gang stalker in 10 seconds. Just don't know. You know, here's a car coming up the street. It's probably a gang stalker because it's really late at night, and usually there's just nobody out here except gang stalkers late at night. It's just me and gang stalkers. For real. So what is it? A gang stalker? What is a white SUV? It's a little after the corner. That was a gang stalker. And he's pulling up to the intersection at a corner. And then he's gonna turn right now. He's turning right now at the center line of the street. Yeah, I just farted. So what? Well, this white car is coming around the corner right here. Right here. This white car is coming around the corner right here. This white gang stalker mobile. This white gang stalker. Another obvious white gang stalker. Just another one. Just the millionth obvious white gang stalker. Is this another white gang stalker? Well, this is a silver car. It's turning right there. Is this the white gang stalker? This light just turned off. What's this gang stalker? Another silver gang stalker turning right at the alley. Like, right when I get across the alley. Probably a silver gang stalker. And these cars just pulled up at the same time and they're both silver. These two cars. He's going around the corner right here. They're in all the silver gang stalkers. There's just a bunch of cars pulling up all at once. And then no more cars again. There's a bunch of cars pulling up all at once and then no more cars again. Let's go this way. What kind of gang stalkers are gonna jump out at me over here? Like this thing, the crosswalk thing, that goes doo 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 doo. Like, I swear I always hear it starting synchronized, and I heard it start right at the corner of this building. I swear they synchronized that, and the stoplights, and just everything. It just happens a lot. I don't know. It just seems to happen a lot. Oh. I'm pretty sure they're doing some sound effects right when I got across the street. Just a loud truck way in the distance. Like really, really subtly. I don't know. I just heard it right when I got across the street. You know, there's a lot of cars in the world. So, you know, could happen coincidentally sometimes, I guess. This car is pulling up right at the crosswalk. This is a gang stalker, another silver gang stalker. This is the silver gang stalker night. And the light turns green right at the corner of the harbor bar and he drives through it. That's crazy. And then he's turning right now. He's turning right there. The silver gang stalker car. Cool. This is a nice slow night for the gang stalkers. That's always cool. You know, it makes for a boring video, but I'm loving it. Seriously, though. I don't know how happy I am right now. No stalkers. Yippee! No stalkers! Hooray! Well, let's go over here, go over this bridge. And then, like, I'm giving the gang stalkers a heads up. I'm letting them know where I'm going. But, like, usually when I walk over this bridge, they gotta gang stalk me. So, walk over the bridge and then walk back over again. And sometimes they don't gang stalk me when I walk over it, but then they gang stalk me back the other way. So I'm gonna walk over it and then walk back over it. And we'll see if they gang stalk me at the bridge and probably before the bridge. That's just my guess. It's probably gonna happen before the bridge, and then it's gonna happen at the bridge. Because they just can't stop gang stalking. They just can't stop stalking. They have to stalk. This is really wild how they have to stalk. They can't not stalk. They're just addicted to stalking. I just see this car parked over here. I'm like, is it a stalker? Is he gonna stalk me? Or is he just a car? Like, I can't just look over at a car and be like, oh, a car. I gotta look over at a car and be like, is this a stalker that's gonna stalk me, or is this just a car? He might just be a car, you know? Or he might be a stalker that's gonna stalk me in a minute. I don't know. I don't know yet. But I'm gonna find out. Here comes some really bright headlights. I bet this is a stalker. I bet this is a stalker. He's gonna stalk me at a stalker point on the bridge because I'm walking across it. He's gotta come drive by and stalk me. What kind of stalker car is it? It's like right at the center of the bridge. There's another silver car. Well, there went another silver stalker. Just can't walk across the bridge without getting stalked. Can I walk the other way without getting stalked? Can I make it all the way across this bridge without getting stalked? Oh, he's turning right here. That silver truck that stalked me. He stalked me again at like the same place, pretty much. Like probably the exact same place. He just stalked me twice at the same place. Right at the center of the bridge. Right at the edge of the river. White. Here comes a white. Here comes a light. It's pulling up at that corner. I was driving through the intersection going that way. That was a whitey. He's probably gonna turn synchronized too or something. Like at the end of the day, it's just really stupid. There's just cars turning, opening and slamming car doors and turning, doing stupid things. But it's happening all day, every day. And it's just a bunch of people gaslighting you in your face all day, pretending like they're not doing it. And if you did it to them, they wouldn't like it. But for some reason, when they do it to you, it's funny. For some reason, when they do it to me, it's funny. But if I were to do it to them, they would cry and go call the cops. Look, what's gonna happen at this intersection? Anything? Anything? There's a car coming up behind me. There's a car coming behind me. Is he gonna gang stalk me? He's turning behind me right now with the white truck. He's gang stalking. This whitey. What's he gonna do next? Pull out right here, right here? Is that what's gonna happen? No? Where'd he go? Alright, maybe he went up that alley over there or something. I saw like those headlights and those taillights. I saw both of those cars turn out at the same time. It was at the corner of the building probably or something. There were probably some gang stalkers a mile down the street. Like just extremely far away from me. And they're turning right now. Huh? Well, one turned right now. Oh, the other one's turning right when I get to the street. And then another car turned out right as he turned. These headlights turned out right as he turned. They're so far away from me. I think those are gang stalkers. What's driving behind me right now? Blue truck? Oh, I was just at the corner of that house. Kind of seemed gang stalkery. This car's just sitting here. I don't know, is it sitting on the side of the street or what? Is he gonna gang stalk me? Let's see what this car does. Is it gonna gang stalk? Alright, I didn't see any gang stalkers when I crossed the street. Oh, here comes a cop driving out right now though. Right after I cross the street. I think this car sitting on the side of the street, it's a cop too. His light just turned off. Are these cops gonna gang stalk? Does a U-turn at a corner of a building. So that's two synced up things that cop car did. He's walking up on the sidewalk in front of me at the corner of a building. So that's three synced up things that cop did. Are they gonna do a synced up thing when I cross the street? We just moved slightly right when I stepped on the street. That bird flew up in the air right at the center line of the street. They just started walking right when I got across the street. They're walking up to a white truck right when I get across the street. And then like right when I got up to the street, like they were just standing there and the one cop just started moving slightly. Just like moved slightly. But they were just standing perfectly still up until that point. And then they just started walking right when I got across the street. And then he opens that right when I walk by the cop car. And he's walking up right when I walk by the other cop car. Was that what that was? Or what? Were you syncing up with the cop cars or corners of buildings or what? Syncing up. Yeah, you started walking right when I got across the street like a sinkerhead. Sync bot. Like a sync bot. Sinkerhead. Syncing up and with a white truck like a crisis actor like a crisis actor, like a bunch of crisis actor goonbag douchebags. Go do something. Go catch a pedophile or something instead of being a crisis actor goonbag. You fucking twats. Watch, they're gonna sync up again right now. Right when I get to the intersection, they're gonna pull up right here when I get to the intersection. And he's gonna drive by me right at the crosswalk. And this car is coming up right now. Oh, he's turning right now. He's turning right when I get across the street. He's syncing up a 10th time. The light turns green right there. Like, it just pisses me off, dude. Like, they're just, like, bro. They're just LARPing. Like, they're just LARPing out here, and they're, bruh. Did that look like some LARPers to you? Did they just start walking right when I got across the street, or what? Did the cop turn around? Did the cop come around the corner at a corner, and then turn around at a corner, and then walk up onto the sidewalk at another corner, and then he started moving slightly at the street, and then they start walking right when they get across the street? Did they just do like 10 synced up things and then meet me at the intersection? You know, I was standing there yelling at them, so maybe they just coincidentally met me at the intersection, you know. But they're just always meeting me at the intersections after I interact with them. Like every video. Like when when the cops come up and harass me, or like when I'm just talking to them or yelling at them like that. Right after, they drive by me at the intersection every single time. There's a cop, but it wasn't really synced. I don't know. I don't know about that cop. Fuck. Well, he's like syncing up. What's game stopping? What is that? I don't know what you're saying, dude. Game stalking? What's a game stork? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna do it every single time I see you. Oh, it's white. Like I wasn't quite at the railing pole yet, but there's a white van. The railing pole. It was like a foot away from it. Like I was pretty much there. And cop. Pretty much there. A little bit before it. Gang stalker. Gang stalking pig. That bird just landed right next to me. Right as I'm walking through the alley. Like right at the center of the alley. It just did. Why is there birds out this late anyway? This car is meeting me right at the intersection. This car is meeting me right at the intersection. And it's a white SUV. And it's an 84 license plate. Oh, it's a silver. It's an 84 license plate. That car. That was a black car. They've been syncing up silver and black cars all day. I mean, they always do, but like today, they're just syncing up a bunch of silver and black cars. Like I don't know. They do that every day though, but like, I don't know. Like some days I don't notice if it's like, or I don't know if it's like I'm noticing it more, or if they're doing it more on that day. Cause like yesterday it was more red cars for sure. There's just a lot of red cars all day. Well, are the cops gonna gang stalk me again if I walk by the police station? I know I keep saying the same things on every video, but it's the same thing every day, you know? So it's like, are the cops gonna gang stalk me this time when I walk by? I don't know. About to find out. Seeing a light over there. Kind of looked like a synchronizer flashlight. Is it? Oh, it wasn't a light, it was a bug, I think. Oh, is this a cop? Is this a cop driving out at a corner? And then pulling up to the intersection at the corner of the police station? And then driving by me at a corner? Oh, it's not a cop. Oh, it is a cop. It's the sheriff. Where's he driving by at? The corner? The corner? Did he drive by at the corner? Did he just do 3 synced up things? And then if I would have kept walking, he would have turned behind me right there, probably. And then what? And then what? Anything? 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 Are the cops gonna stalk me again right now? Well, since these sprinklers are on over here, I'm gonna walk by this corner real quick. Alright, nothing happened. Alright, let's go back this way. Let's see if they stalk me if I go back this way. Someone just walked out of the door right there. Is it a stalker? He just walked out. I think he came out of the police station right at the curb. I just heard a door open right there. And I heard a car door slam. He's probably gonna drive out behind me right here or something. Alright, when I get to the intersection or something. When is the stalker gonna drive out? Oh, here's a stalker right here. Here comes a stalker over here. Is this stalker gonna come out right now too? What's this stalker? A 33 license plate stalker? Focus, you stupid camera. Well, that was a 33 license plate stalker. That was a Masonic 33 license plate stalker. Oh, he's just going to the ATM. That wasn't a stalker. That was just a guy going to the ATM with a 33 license plate right as I get to an intersection. When's this cop gonna stalk me already? I don't know. He might have just like went out to the car and then went back inside or something. Oh, y'all ain't stalking over here tonight? Oh, he's over there. What's the next stalker thing? When's the next stalker show? All right, see you at the intersection later. This is a black car. Is that a gang stalker? I don't know. Like that cop was just waving at me over there. This is like Officer Gaslight over there. And then that, what was it, a sheriff or whatever that recorded today, this morning or whatever? He was waving at me too. When I was like, here's a stalker over here. He was just waving at me. Like, so stupid, bro. Stupid. Officer Stalker gonna walk back in the door right now. All right. All right, I think I didn't get stalked to that street. I don't think I did. I saw a car away in the distance that might have been stalking me because it was kind of at the center line of the street. I don't know. As far as I could tell, I didn't get stalked to that street. But I'm probably gonna get stalked to this street or something. They can't let me cross too many streets without getting stalked. They gotta come back and remind me that they're stalking me. So, they're gonna be back. Just is the facts. There's a white car right now. Like, right there. He's gonna turn right now, probably. And there's another car coming that's probably coming to gang stalk. When's the white gonna turn? He's turning right at the center of the street. Turning right at the center of the street. What's his car? A red car? Probably a red gang stalker car. Probably. Let's just say it wasn't a gang stalker car, so that's one regular car. And then all the rest of them are gang stalker cars. Like every other car that you see on this video is gonna be a gang stalker car. It just is. What's this car right now? A cop. He's driving out right now. And this white is driving out right now. And the cop was like pulling up to the intersection right here. Like you couldn't see him on the other side of the building, but he was pulling up to the intersection right there. And then he's driving out right here. And then there's a place where they drive by. And then he's gonna turn synced maybe. This other cop car is turned on right as he pulled up there. Oh, I think it turned off now. Right when I turned and then turned back, it's off now. So, like they probably turned off at the same time. That's probably what happened. I didn't see it happen though. Because I just turned back around. Like I just turned over this way because I thought I heard a car over here. So I turned over this way and I turned back around and both cars are turned off. So they probably turned off at the exact same time. And the one just turned on right when the cop got there. And then it just turns off again. So I heard a car. What's up, Ben? Well, how many synchronized cops so far on this video? Let's see. There's the 2 cops and then the one in the parking lot and then the other 2 cops just now. And then I think like a couple more cops, so like 7 synchronized cops. Or like 5 at least. In an hour-long video. With just, it's been like mostly nothing going on the whole video. But then just every once in a while, it's synchronized cops. And just people standing around and then walking and then driving off right as I walk by them. And things like that. I don't know. That red truck that just drove in front of me looked kind of normal. Maybe. It was right after I went through the alley, so probably not. But it wasn't perfectly synced up with it. So, let's just say that was another regular car. It's 2 regular cars. And then every single other car is a gang stalker. Just literally is the facts when I walk around at 2 a.m. Now the gang stalker's gonna be boring again. Make a boring video until an intersection, and then it's gonna be really just a sheriff pulling up right when I get there or whatever. There's a car turning right there, way down the street. I don't know. Just was. And there's no other cars on the street, you know? So it was just a car turning down the street right there. Way down the street. Where am I going? I'm just walking around in circles, recording the gang stalkers as they meet me at intersections perfectly synchronized. And this truck with the one lower light just drove around the corner right when I got across the street. He just turned it off, but he had the one lower light, and it's another silver truck. and a black car. You know, they're just always syncing up silver and black cars. Well, it's just a silver and a black car pulling up at the same time again, and he's turning at the center line of the street. You know, there's just nothing happening, and then I cross the street, and then things happen. Now there's no more cars again until I cross some other street or some other crosswalk or something. And then there'll be cars on the street again all of a sudden. Stalking me. So now comes the suspenseful part of the clown show again, where you're just looking around and just waiting for the next gang stalker to pop out. And it might be right here. There might just be a cop driving out all of a sudden. But it didn't happen right there. Why are they doing that to you? To make me go crazy. To make me go crazy and ruin my life. Because the government is run by a bunch of sadistic, satanic pieces of shit. And they run experiments on people, and they have been since forever. Can I cross the street and not get stalked? Oh, I hear a car coming. Oh, it's back here. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's not a stalker. Oh. Well, this car was like going around the corner right there. Like he wasn't driving in front of me right there, but he was going around the corner over there, right there. Like disappearing out of sight right there. I don't know. Probably a gang stalker. And that's right at the corner. And he's got that was right at the corner of the building. And I think that was a silver car, and the other car was a black car again. There's just a lot of silver cars on this video. And he's turning right there. He just turned right there. Yeah. I don't know if you're new here, Ben Mars, but yeah, they just drive cars around me of different color patterns all day, every day. And synchronized color patterns and synchronizer things. Just like a million different patterns that they do. One headlights and the one tail lights and the dim headlights and dim tail lights and the different license plate numbers and the cop cars and the ambulances and the UPS trucks and the mail trucks and a bunch of white cars at the same time, a bunch of red cars at the same time, red things syncing up with blue things, and they just do all these different things constantly. That car has one lower taillight, but I don't know, it wasn't driving by at a corner. It is a silver car with one lower taillight, but I don't know. It might just be a regular car. Don't know. I don't know if that was a stalker or a regular car. Don't really know. Yeah, the birds are chirping like crazy at 3 a.m. Well, that car just turned right when I got across the street. I didn't see what it was. It was probably silver or white. Yeah, I wonder, are the birds really chirping at 3 a.m. or is it just birds chirping when I come outside? I don't know. Do y'all hear birds chirping at 3 a.m. when you go outside, or just me? Because when I'm walking around at 3 a.m., there's just a lot of birds chirping out here. Is it DARPA robot birds chirping when I come outside? Or does everybody else hear birds chirping when they come outside? I don't know. Maybe it's the 5G signals making the birds freak out and chirp at 3 a.m. And they're like, you stupid humans. You're destroying everything. I'm trying to sleep and you're shooting frequencies in my ears. And now, just a whole lot of nothing for now. Right now. But then right now it might happen, but it didn't happen. So just stay tuned, because it's gonna happen, but just not right now. But I'm not lying. It is gonna happen. There's a bright headlight car coming behind me, and I bet he's gonna meet me right at the intersection. Is this bright headlight car gonna be a gang stalker meeting me at the intersection? Yep. Here he comes to meet me at the intersection with his bright headlights. He's pulling up to the intersection right as I'm crossing the street. Like, right at the center line of the street. I'm driving by right at the crosswalk. Well, that was weird, just a green car. I don't know. He just did look like a gang stalker right as I was crossing the street when there's no other cars on the street, right? There's just no cars on the street until I cross the street, and then there's a car right there right when I cross the street. Again. Another one. Just another one. Well, he didn't really turn in front of me, like, perfectly synchronized. I'm hearing a loud motorcycle right now. Hold on. Got something in my sock. They're gonna start doing the motorcycle sound effects now. They haven't been doing it the whole time, like this whole walk. They usually are constantly when I'm walking around at night. I'm just hearing some engine sounds in the distance right there. I'm hearing it again right here. I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. Like, just kind of sounds like some gang stalker sound effects. This is like really subtle though. This is just dead quiet, you know, and then I hear these sounds at corners and different places where they gang stalk me. There's a car right now. There's just a car right now, you know. It's a black car, I think. There's just a car right there. They always gang stalk me. Go watch every single video. They gang stalk me there, every single video. He's turning right now. That car that I just saw, he turns right there. He just turned right here, right when I got here. What do you know about them to make them do that? I mean, why are they gang stalking me? I don't know. Is this a gang stalker? Probably. I don't know. Nobody will tell me why they're gang stalking me. That was another silver car. He's probably a gang stalker. His bright headlight silver car. Probably. Yeah, I mean, they gang stalk like whistleblowers and, you know, people like that. There's people that say that it's like a bloodline thing, where it's like the Masons in your family, which there's Masons in my family, and they like sacrifice you at birth or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I think some people are targeted from birth. Some people are targeted because they're whistleblowers or whatever. Maybe some people are targeted randomly. This white car is driving out of the center line of the street. Remember, there's no cars on the street at all, and there's just a white car right when I cross the street. And this car is driving out right now. Oh, this is a silver car, actually. Was this a cop? Oh, it's not a... It's a red car. Is it a red gang stalker car? I think it's a red gang stalker car. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to let them distract me, you know, but like, somebody needs to record this and expose it, and people need to share the videos around and expose this, I think. And if not that, then like, this is for other TIs to watch so that they can figure out what's going on around them. That's just my take on it. But I definitely get distracted sometimes. But I like to make long videos though, just to, well, first of all, because you never know when it's gonna happen or what's gonna happen. So it's like, if I just walk around for an hour, I'm gonna catch some crazy shit. And just to show how it constantly goes on, constantly. It just goes on for hours straight. And then multiply that by 24, And that's what every day is. There's just a loud engine right now. That's a place where they gang stalk. I'm just hearing a loud engine right now. I don't know if it's the same one. I'm just hearing one right there. This is like the dumbest video game. I don't know. Maybe it's pointless to fight the system, maybe. But if nobody tries, then what? Like, if everybody, if more people speak up, then more people will speak up, and then it'll have a snowball effect, and then, Well, here's a car again when I cross the street. No other cars on the street until I cross the street, and then there's a car. Well, let's see what the next gang stalker thing is, and I'll end the video. When's it gonna be? How long is it gonna be until the next gang stalker thing? How many feet can I walk before the next gang stalker thing happens? This car behind me, was it a gang stalker? Like, people are gonna skim through this video and be like, this guy's crazy. He's not being gang stalked. It's just a whole lot of nothing happening. He's just walking around, and and talking about being gang stalked, and there's 0 cars on the street. This is a white car, I think, or a silver car. You know, either way, he's probably gang stalking. He's just turning, you know, right now. Right there. Is this a cop stalking me again? Is this a cop stalking me at the center line of the street? There went another cop stalking me. How many cops stalked me on this video? Like, a lot. This white truck just poked out right when I got across the street. And I think that was a white car, so it's 2 white cars at each side of the street over there. Either way, white or silver, you know. There's 2 gang stalkers over there at each side of the street, and a cop in the middle. Well, that's it for that video.